Well, I am the second last dump of the season for the combine to unload what's in here. About 3/4 full right now, and the ground that we're cutting on is not doing so great. Let's just say on average, maybe 2 to 3 bushels per acre, maybe. It's basically why it's so bad is we planted into some CRP ground that we sprayed out, and we didn't get the rainfall that we needed to really help the crop out. And the ground is just hard. It's just tough. It needs a little bit of time for it to kind of loosen up to start letting the ground or the wheat absorb nutrients from it. So it's just tough cutting. But we're just about done with this year of harvest, and it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to being done with this. Nick's out spraying right now. My dad is cleaning some spring wheat with a buddy that we have, and he comes over about 2 times a year. If we're doing winter wheat, he'll clean. If we're doing spring wheat, he'll clean. And yeah, there we go. That's starting to be a full truckload. Out of 280 acres, about 1 semi-full. And a semi-full and this truck full is closer to 1,200 bushels. So 1,200 bushels off of 280 acres. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Pretty sad. But still gotta cut it. Try to get as much as you can. Oh, she's gonna be full. Oh yeah. There's probably maybe 20 acres left for me to cut on the rest of the field, and then we'll be finished up. So I don't know what that's gonna make for bushels. Probably not a whole lot. And I'm wondering if I can get it all in the truck. Probably not. I'll probably have to road it back with some bushels in the the combine. But I'm getting this on there. Oh, it is full. Well, Demco, let's find out exactly how strong your trailer is. Hopefully it doesn't buckle in the middle. No, they're strong. They're really strong. We've actually, one of the reasons why we went back with the Demco trailer is the Mauer trailer that we first got is now actually owned by Demco. The Mauer name, I believe, is not even in existence now. I think it's all Demco branded. But the reason why we went back to Demco is we've had good luck with them. And honestly, if it's working pretty good and we like them, I guess there's really not a reason to go change to a different brand. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other great trailers out there. In fact, there's great trailers out there. We just like the Demco ones, and they're a little cheaper, and they do what we need to do, and yeah, been very happy with them. So we're sticking with them. Thanks, Demco. Yeah, I like that trailer. It's a good trailer for that truck too. So basically 1 mile long, right about here. It's hard to tell. It's really poor ground, but we've got probably 2 passes. So back, up and back, up and back, and I think I'll be finished with this. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Sad yields. Do you guys see it? 1 bushel an acre. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Rolling in the money and a few breadcrumbs. We're making it happen. Crazy. Oh, I'm so over these dry years. I'll tell you, I'm so ready for things to change. It's discouraging to see tough years like this. I mean, it's better than last year, but not a whole lot better. Last year was rough. The year before was rough, and a couple years before that. So, but you guys know that. What am I talking about? I don't need to talk to you guys about that. We're still doing our part, though. Feeding the world. Oh yeah, it's an honor. It really is an honor. I'm going to step out of the combine real quick and give you guys an idea exactly what we're cutting. This is the second to last pass. But It's pretty sad here. I mean, you look at how tall that is. Not much there. A lot of you guys are probably saying, well, why don't you guys just abandon it? We got to cut it for insurance purposes to try to get something off it. They got to see tracks through the field. But yeah, it's pretty sad. It's not making a whole lot. But we're getting it done. Now you guys can tell exactly what I'm talking about when I say it's a little short, a little sad, and maybe it needs a hug. There we have it. We are officially done with this year's harvest. Now to go put it in the bin. I know you guys are excited. Every time we start these tractors, it's kind of fun, but it's time to go get some winter wheat seeding done. It bleeds back the fuel. We haven't really figured out why. We need to get a check valve. So I will assist him. Ouch, that was sharp. I will assist with just a tiny bit of ether.
I don't think there's anything in it.
That is pretty empty. Pretty much air. We need a little bit more. This thing's empty. Okay, let's go get a can of ether. So the plan is we're gonna move the 435 bud out of the way to get the 5 1/4 and the 600 bud out so we can hook those up to the air drills. That one's pretty much empty. That one's pretty good. We're gonna head over, grab the 2 tractors out, and probably wash them all off. Make sure the fluids are topped off. Alright, check the engine oil, make sure it's good before we start it. See if there's any height on the dipstick, like if it's higher, that means either a couple things. Diesel getting in there or coolant. If it's really low, well, then we'll just have to add it. But you always want to try to check your oil before you start your machines if you haven't ran them for a little while. At least for us, we try to. That's a sweet tractor. That is really a sweet tractor. I think we need another big bud. Why? Keyword, why not? But, I don't know. Maybe we don't need another big bud. We got 3, but we could have 4. But we have 3. That would be nice to have another big bud. I would love to have a Series 4 big bud. So then you can complete the 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you got the 5. Ooh, that'd be cool. But we can't have everything we want. That ain't a good sign. Battery's a little low. Okay, let's figure out what's going on. Oh, batteries, they just do not last. Do not last like they used to. Yeah, okay. Go grab the jumper, so you can get this thing to start. While we're letting that battery charge, we're gonna go put some headers away. Now we got 3 headers, obviously, and the building that we're gonna put it in will hold all 3 headers. This one here that I'm hauling is actually the new header that we just picked up and bought, but we didn't use it. It was more of a backup header. And then Dad's got B-Spine's header. We still have to pull the header off of his combine, Clifford, and clean it up and get it ready. But we're just gonna go ahead and take these two down, put them in the building, come back. Might try to start the bud and see if we can get it out, or we'll clean up the other header and then at least get it put away. So yeah, that's the gist of what's going on right now. And I need some gas because I don't want to take this side by side all the way down there and find out I don't have any gas to go down there and back. There we go. That had some pressure on it. Spun it off and it literally blew it out. Did I really? I just drove on the hose. Wow. Can't believe I did that. Thought it was far enough with it. There we go. Perfect. This might be a little bit. All right, let's skedaddle out of here. Now, some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, why are you using a side by side? Can't even talk. A Can-Am Defender side by side to pull a header a couple miles down. Well, there's two reasons. One, it can do it, so there's that. And two, when we're backing into the building, this thing's got a lot better turning radius than a pickup does, and so it's a lot easier to maneuver and back it in than a pickup. And you got better visibility, so that's the two reasons. All right, let's make haste and pull this thing all the way down there. So we got half mile, 1, 2, 2.5, 3, so about 3 miles. Yeah, about 3 miles down we gotta go. Oh yeah. Loving it.
Okay, well, we're taking the headers that we had on the combine and we're taking it down and putting it in the building. We cleaned them out, cleaned them up, removed all the straw and chaff, and we have a building down a little ways that we'll put these 3 headers in. I'm towing one, he's coming with the other one. And then we got to clean up the third one, and then we'll store them for the winter. Harvest is over, and I'm heading out to finish it.
Good. Got 2 headers in here. That's awesome filling. All right, let's head back to the shop now. We got a little bit of cleaning. And then we'll be able to put this thing in the building. Oh yeah. Love it. All right, we got the headers in the building, and you won't be seeing them until next year. It's been a couple hours of the battery charger being on the bud. It should be able to start now, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and crank this to the jump start. And if Dad, you wanna get in there and try to start it up? Or do you, here, how about you just take the camera? There you go.
Okay, it takes an expert to run the camera. Anybody can turn a key.
Let's get this thing running. The flexible tube that goes from the turbo to the exhaust man or to the muffler is broke. I got a new tube ordered. It's stainless steel. We'll replace that flexible tube. But right now it's just going to be a little smoky mess around the engine, which is fine. But yeah, it sounds a little weird with that thing going pa 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 pa. Wasn't a whole lot to do to the 5 1/4 bud, just a little bit of greasing, check a few fluids. It's pretty much ready to go. A little bit more to the 600 bud. I had to mess with the bracket to the alternator, not the alternator, but the AC compressor. And there's a leak somewhere on the system, and I'm trying to figure out where is the leak on the AC so I can actually have AC when I need it. Still diving into that, but right now we're taking the 5 1/4 big bud series 2 over to the Quonset. We're going to hook onto the air drill, and then we're going to pull it over to the shop, and Dad can mess with just kind of tweaking on a few things, greasing some stuff up, getting it all ready to go while I'm working on the 600 big bud. And then once the 600 big bud is good to go, we'll take that thing, go over here, hook onto the cart and drill and bring it over and start messing with that, get it all ready to go. And then we'll put some seed and fertilizer, calibrate it, and away we go. So yeah, it seems like they were running when they parked. Why is there things to be done right now when I don't know, we always find something to do to them. So anyways, it's good though. Get them all greased up again and ready to go. Now I always look at the air drills to make sure the tires are good. So far we only have one tire here that's flat, so we're gonna put some air in it, hopefully it'll air up. So Dad will bring the bud around over here. We'll use the air off the bud to fill the tire, and then we'll hook onto his drill and head over.